In an exclusive interview with China View, Hong Kong director Wong Kar Wai talks about his new film, The Grandmaster, and gives us his opinion on bringing Chinese film to the world screen. Wong Kar Wai has become known as one of the representatives of modern-day Chinese film. Internationally renowned for his visually distinctive and emotionally resonant works, Wong's best-known films include Chungking Express and In the Mood for Love. Now he's busy promoting his latest offering, a kung fu film called The Grandmaster.
功夫兩個字，一橫一直。企得返喺度嗰個先至啱晒，係咪咁話？
The film has already earned more than $50 million since its release on January the 8th this year, making it Wong's highest-grossing film to date. The film is now set to hit screens in over 800 cinemas across the United States on August 23rd. Set in 1930s China, The Grandmaster, starring Tony Leung and Zhang Ziyi, tells the story of Yip Man, the real-life kung fu mentor of Bruce Lee. Known to be a perfectionist, Wong spent 8 years researching for the film, during which time he visited and interviewed hundreds of martial art masters across China in a bid to present an accurate portrayal of Yip Man and his legacy, the Wing Chun combat skill.
Most martial art films center on stories of becoming number one or seeking revenge. Yet very few focus on the importance of Wulin or the martial arts world. Wulin has its own traditions, which are very formal traditions and etiquettes. So this film is not just about a kung fu master. It is said that Yip Man was not a man who lived to fight. His family ran businesses for generations. I want to portray the virtues of those people at that time, their codes of honor, and their pursuits in life. I think these are things which will be valuable to audiences.
According to Wong, the upcoming American edition of the film will utilize the Dolby Atmos format. Wong has also adjusted the film's English subtitles and cut around 20 minutes from the original film in a bid to make the American edition more foreign viewer-friendly.
It takes a lot of effort to ensure that foreign viewers are able to follow some of the historical details in the storyline. For instance, Minguo or the Republic of China, and Wulin, the martial arts world. So we decided to include some background information into the American edition. Nevertheless, I believe there's a universal message in the film, family values that viewers around the world can grasp.
The celebrated director, who was born in 1958, started out as a screenwriter. He went on to make his directorial debut in 1988 with As Tears Go By. In 1997, he became the first Chinese director to win the Best Director award at Cannes Film Festival. He also served as the president of the jury at the 2006 festival and was named president of the 63rd Berlin International Film Festival in 2013. In 2007, he released his first English-language film, My Blueberry Nights. The film included the acting debut of jazz singer and Grammy winner Norah Jones. However, when asked whether he plans to make more English-language films in the future, Wong said the most important thing to him is the film content, not the language. To him, the most important thing is sharing his ideas with audiences.
I have never seen a film that has a story that doesn't complement its artistic form. Artistic form is like a bottle, while the story is the contents of the bottle. These two cannot be separated. You can't shoot a film simply for its artistic form or its beauty.
To emphasize his point, Wong uses one of his best-known films, Chungking Express, as an example. The film, starring Tony Leung, Bridget Lin and Fei Wong, tells the story of two lovesick policemen and the mysterious women they meet and fall in love with, while working in two of Hong Kong's landmark areas, Central and Tsim Sha Tsui. The areas are said to represent the city's contrast in modernisation and backwardness in 1994.
我突然间发现，就是在那个时代，1994年呢，香港有一个这个城市。
In 1994, I sensed big changes in Hong Kong, so I decided to shoot a film about the city. Some viewers say the film is a story about Tony Leung or Fei Wong, but to me, it is a story about Hong Kong and the contrast between the two areas, Central and Tsim Sha Tsui.
In 2012, China's box office sales hit 17 billion yuan, or about $2.7 billion US dollars, surging over 30% year on year and propelling the country to become the world's second largest film market. In the first half of 2013 alone, box office figures surpassed 10 billion yuan. As the Chinese film market expands, more and more domestic films are being encouraged to go overseas. However, to Wong, there is still a long way to go.
我们要走向国际，先我们要包容国际。
Chinese films should first of all be inclusive and compatible before it seeks audiences overseas. The content should also be universal. For example, there should be a human interest aspect.
大家是可以全世界共通的。
Despite his success, Wong says he still has a lot to learn when it comes to filmmaking.
有一句话就是不成无物，就是
There is an old Chinese saying that you cannot accomplish anything without sincerity. I believe that this is reflected in my works. Each film is an outcome of my own life experiences.
我看这个作品。
The angle from which I view these films is totally different from the audience's point of view. I focus on the process as a whole, that is, how the films have been made. Looking back, I find that each film has something to do with what I was most interested in at that time, but I have no regrets.